just keeps snowing. It won't stop. We'll clean off this table every time it snows so we can see if how many inches fell during the snow. And I got a box here. Okay, we're right at about 14 inches. Morning. I'm not quite awake yet. I've been looking outside. It snowed again. It's gonna snow all day. But it's trash day, so I gotta bring the can out. So I gotta go out there and shovel a little path to the street. And when I'm out there, I'll check on a few things. I'll show you a little bit about some ice dams I got on the roof. You know, I know better than to let those set up there, but it's been snowing just about every other day, and it's like I say to myself, well, if I go up there today, I might have to go up there tomorrow, so I just kind of hold off, but I can't hold off much longer. I've done it once, and now I've got to do it again. I got to get rid of the dams, or it's going to start causing damage. Anyway, I'll show you the gas meter too. XL Energy recommends that you clean the vent on your gas meters. This is so that the gas flows into the house properly from the meter. So I always go out there and I make sure that little vent's clean, you know, from snow, that snow isn't blocking that, because we get a lot of snow here. So I'll show you a simple way to do that. I mean, it's real easy. Anybody can do it. And, you know, while I'm thinking about it, you might want to check any other kind of vent. If you got a dryer vent that comes out and it's low like that, snow could be blocking it. Although I know, you know, the air coming out of that vent's pretty warm. But on newer houses, you've got the intake air vents for your furnace too, and a lot of those are only a few feet off of the ground. So if you're getting a lot of snow or drifts, you got to make sure those are clear also. Luckily mine's up on the roof, and it's pretty high up there, so it stays clear by itself. Anyway, I'm going to go out there and do that stuff, and then I think I'll just come right back in. You know, I wanted to add this one thing in. A lot of people don't think about this, but if you live in a rural area, you know, you don't have anything to worry about. But if you're living in a residential area, you know, in a town or, you know, a city, fire hydrants, you know, we don't think about those things. Wouldn't take much, you know, for you and a couple of neighbors to get together and go shovel out those fire hydrants so that they're available for firemen. You know, to wait until there's a fire and have to go out there and have the firemen get there and shovel out hydrants, or a way to get to a hydrant before they can hook up. You know, that's kind of valuable time. So, like I say, wouldn't take much. Knock on a neighbor's door, say, hey, how about we get together, go shovel out that hydrant, you know? Because I know in a lot of towns that the village doesn't shovel them out, and they just sit there, you know. So just food for thought. I just wanted to add that in there. You can see where I shoveled the roof. I shoveled about 4 foot up from the bottom, trying to help those ice dams, but I'll have to go up there again if it keeps snowing. There was about 12 inches, 14 inches of snow up there. And it's supposed to snow again, so we'll see what happens. That's a typical ice dam. You can see it's snow covered, but there's probably 4 or 5 inches of ice up there, and I got to go up there and get rid of that. If you see this sort of thing here, you can see there's some moisture coming from behind the siding. That means that the water's backing up and coming in underneath the shingles there at the edge of my roof. So if I don't go up there and get that off of there, I'm really going to have a problem. So that's what that looks like. This morning here, I just shoveled the path so we can get the trash can and the recycle can out to the street, and I'm just gonna wait. We're getting more snow today, so I'm just gonna wait till it's finished before I shovel this out of here. There's another shot of those ice dams. And I'm not the only house around here that has those. They just don't insulate these roofs the way they should when they build these things. Here's a view down our street. You can see the snow piles. I'm walking back here where my utilities come in to the house. This is the gas meter here, so I'm gonna try and I'll have to get a shovel out here later and clear this out. But here's this breather that's, you know, supposed to be clear as snow. XL Energy, you know, has videos out on this stuff. That's all you got to do is just make sure that's clear underneath there. That's so your gas will come into the house properly. So if you don't clear that off, you could have problems. Well, they said we were supposed to get 2 to 4 in the cities, 4 to 6 here, but it's supposed to snow all day, and there's at least 4 or 5 more inches of snow, maybe 6 on the ground. So I'm gonna wait until it's over with. What I'm dreading is going back up on the roof. Boy, I hate that job. This is my little measuring tub, this box. Every once in a while I stick a ruler in there to see how much snow I have. And then Diane clears the table just about every day so we can see how much snow we have per day. That's how we measure our snow. Well, I'm going back in. I'll catch up to you later. So we're just out shoveling the driveway. We're coming in, we're cold. What kind of coffee you think we're gonna drink? Yep, 1850s.
You betcha.
What'd the back of that say?
In 1850, James A. Folger began blazing our trail during the California Gold Rush in San Francisco.
There you go. I mean, what other kind of coffee would a reenactor drink, right?